Welcome to my channel and welcome to the Heybike Mars 1 week review. I have about 22 miles on this bike and I love this bike. There's a few things I do not like about this bike, but that's like little things here and there because of my size. I am 6'3", 270 pounds. And within a week, I put, hopefully you can see it, 22 miles. And the battery actually did go up 1 bar because when I was using it, it went down to just 1 bar. So now it's 2 bars. I want to make sure that I can get an accurate reading and show you that this bike is great for heavy riders. Since this is down to 2 bars, let's check out the real battery. And let's see. One bar. Ready to charge. This video is not going to be long. There's 1,000 other videos about the Heybike Mars, about other e-bikes. So this is just my personal opinion, what I love about this bike as a bigger person. One thing is, like I said in my first video, the suspension seating. I love the suspension seating. The seat is great. I just wish it was a little bit wider. They do sell wider seats on the website. I have to check that out. I think they were sold out at the time, but the seat is great if you're riding for about an hour, hour and a half. I love the design. The only thing I have to cover, unfortunately, is the Heybike symbol. I love the Heybike symbol, and it's actually painted on the bike. It's not stickers. I was trying to take this off, but what I want to do this week, I want to cover everything, because some people ask me how much I bought the bike for. And if you live in any major city, you know that e-bikes or any bikes are stolen rapidly. Another thing that I want to change is the pedals. The pedals are great, but I am a big guy. So if you look at my foot compared to the pedals, my foot, I wear a 12.5 shoe, my foot are eating the pedals. So I actually slipped several times, and I'm nervous standing up on the bike when the pedals are so small. So, but that's just personal opinion. That's just something because I need to change because of my size. If you're a smaller person, the pedals are perfect. They do have bigger pedals on the website, but when I checked, they were sold out. So I had to order pedals from Amazon. The suspension fork. The suspension fork, I see a lot of people complain about it, but oh wow, it's actually leaking. Okay, I think this is just grease. But I see people complain about the suspension fork, and literally, I had no problems with it. Literally no problems. I have it dialed in for my weight. I went over curbs. I rode on the grass a couple of times, and I'm not a big, dirt bike person. So what it's for is perfect for me. What I do love about this bike is the fact that I can charge my cell phone. Look at this. Look at this. A USB port for your phone. I'm planning to use this for food delivery, and I can literally just run my Type-C cord from here all the way down to the battery, and I'm actually gonna do that tonight. The brakes, some people complain about the brakes. My opinion, they stop on a dime. Like I literally almost fell over the handlebars because of the brakes. The brakes are actually very, very grippy. They do make a lot of noise, but that's normal. I'm not worried about that. Another thing that I love is the lights. I love the lights. Actually, it's not flashing when I'm looking at it, but in the video it's flashing. And I love the fact that the brake lights actually flash, get brighter when you press the brake. That's a plus. I didn't actually know that. The headlight is not that bright, but I'm planning to replace it. I might actually install something here. I gotta see what this, I think this is for the basket. I might order a brighter headlight, but during the summer it doesn't really get dark until almost 9:30, 10 o'clock here, and I don't ride at night, and I live in a city, so there's ample light majority of the time when I ride at night, if I do ride at night. But one other thing that I enjoy is the walk mode, and I'm not sure if you can see, there's a symbol right there under the minus sign, and this is actually the walk mode. So if you hold down the walk mode, you can control it. right? Right now it's not going that fast. And it goes up to, I think, 4 or 5 miles per hour. And right now it's only going 2. But the fastest I ever seen this thing go was like 4 miles per hour on walk mode. Another thing that I do love is the rear basket. I love this rear basket. The main reason because I can actually put storage units on it. I can put containers on this. My son, who is 7 years old, I put him on this just to test it to see if it actually hold his weight and to see if the motor can hold our weight together. And it can actually hold our weight. I'm 270 pounds and my son is about 60 pounds. So you do the math. That's kind of heavy for this bike. But we were going about 20 miles per hour with both on the bike. And that's very, very impressive. Since this is my first e-bike, I had to say that I love this bike. And there's really nothing to compare it to. I don't own a second e-bike. I would love to try out other e-bikes to see how the feel is and what the difference is in the peak power, because this is 500 watts peak power, and I know for a fact that there's other e-bikes that are like 750, 1,000. I would actually want to go up to 750 because I know for a fact that 500 is a lot, and I'm used to it already after a week, and 750 is better for my weight. If you're interested in buying an electric bike, don't look no further. It took me a month and a half of researching to decide to buy this bike, and I don't regret it at all. At all. I love the look, the detail. I know some people might complain about the battery is actually outside the frame. It's easier for me, since I have a second battery, to swap the battery out. I'm a clumsy person, and I dropped the bike one time when I actually tried to open it and store it into my car. So imagine if I actually opened this and the battery fell out and I damaged the battery. I would be so pissed off at myself. So this is an easy access. Open, unlock it, pull it, put the new one in, turn it back on, lock it back in, close it, ready to go. Less than a couple seconds. But thanks for watching. Hopefully this actually persuades you to buy the Heybike Mars in 2022.